Ready? All right. So we were going to practice again with Mr. R with a little bit more with those proper hellos. This is where, again, we're going to try to incorporate a few of our skills that we've been working on last session. So he was working a little bit with find its, he was working with a little bit of engage and disengage from distractions. He was also working a bit with going to his bed or his spot. So again, ready? Roy. If once he gets a little excited, I want him to practice sometimes moving towards the distraction and then moving away from it again. So as we're getting closer, I would feed him while we're near the distraction. So that way too, if the food only came out while we were moving away from the thing, he might start to think that the only time you can get the food is when the thing is gone. All right? So if Roy gets a little excited, I help him bounce back. I want to make sure that we're not so close that Roy is really having a hard time. So close enough where he could notice the distraction, but doesn't get too overwhelmed. Eva's doing a great job being stationary. Roy? Because if, let's say, the target, like the distraction person or thing is moving, that tends to make it a lot harder for the dog. So as we're getting closer to our distraction, I like to go ahead and do, ready, some find its off here. And the reason I like to do some find its near the harder item is it can help my dog be up and moving around while they're closer to the known distraction person or thing. Nice, good job, Roy. So this way we're trying to diffuse that excitement energy that he gets sometimes where he gets over aroused and he has a really hard time bouncing back. So you'll see sometimes as he notices my daughter, I go and make that little kissy noise. The kissy noise is a great way for him to be able to bounce back from something, and it's been built up and it's been really positive to do so. Nice. I got a little stuck in his jowl and figured it out. Ready? Right. Yes, nice job. So as he's getting more comfortable, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get him to set up off to the side, get him sort of near me, so in front of me or off to the side. And then what I'm going to try to do is as Eva gets a little bit closer, I'm going to keep feeding him and keeping him engaged. So Eva, can you take a few more steps forward? Nice. So what I'm trying to do with Mr. R is multitask almost for him. So the friend is nearby, but I want him to think there's benefit or value in paying attention to me versus Eva. So Eva, you can get a little bit closer, my love. You're doing a great job. Ready, Roy? We could get a little sit if he was comfortable. Remember, if sitting makes him feel more stuck or more almost like a shaken bottle of soda about to pop, I recommend to do movement behavior. So movement could be him doing some find its. As he's getting more comfortable, what I'm going to do, oh my goodness, chewing is still so hard, is that you can stay right there. I'm going to do a little find it near Eva. So the benefit of doing find its then around the person or thing, obviously it's much easier if it's a human than it is another dog, because obviously the dog would want to have these snacks too. But this is a great way for Mr. R to see that Eva is nearby and present. If he wants to climb up on the bed, that's also an option. We're pretty much just giving him reinforcements. We're doing a good job being nice and gentle near Eva. So again, I'm going to bring a little closer again, doing a little find it. Nice. And then Eva, we're going to go ahead and we're going to practice. I'm going to move him away again. We're going to come back once more, okay? So the benefit of moving away from the distraction is that we don't want our dog to always feel they have to be up and against the thing they find difficult. If so, then the dog will become overwhelmed, overtired, or too stimulated and have a really hard time bouncing back. So now again, we're going to move closer to our distraction. We're going to do, ready, Roy, a couple little find its, and then we'll end up doing Roy. Yes, nice, nice. So I keep the hellos and a little slimy. I keep them. Well, remember his mommy called him Slimer. So sometimes he's like the Ghostbuster slime monster. So what Roy is working on is doing short but sweet little hellos so he doesn't get too flustered. So we again will find it. He is a slobbery guy. He loves doing slimy. So right there, we might even do a little hi. Go ahead, you can say hi to Eva for a quick moment. Beautiful, nice job. So sorry for my bum in the camera. This way, what I'm doing is I'm feeding a little bit for him being